has been a powerhouse throughout the tournament, other than that upset loss to Alberta. Ontario's going to have to come up with a pretty big game if they want to defeat Quebec.
And Quebec, even coming off that loss, poses a formidable threat, as we all know. They are perennial tournament favorites, today playing for bronze, but they're going to treat this as their gold medal here today. And Quebec to kick off to start this game in what should be a great afternoon of football here. Fielding the kick now. Brought down at about, this is very manageable for what has been a stellar Quebec offense at this tournament. They're able to put up quite a few points, and Tremblay is going to pass this off to Renault. Does look like the ball might have hit the turf before, but Renault doing an excellent job for Quebec. We're going to check the replay here. No, he's able to hold on to that there, showing off his mobility and his hands there on that play is the running back Anthony Renault. We've been saying his name lots today, and we're going to say it a little more here as he gets the ball again, rumbling ahead for another.
Yes, another looks to be about an 8-yard gain there. They got to limit those big gains on first down.
Well, it's tough going against a big offensive line like that. And Renault, once again, he's going to be held up at the line. He may have just broken forward for the first down, what that's all about. He has to be averaging at least 6 or 7 yards a carry to start this game. But now it's going to be 2nd and 7. Ontario needing a stop, sending in a blitz, going deep, and that's going to be caught. Oh no, it's going to be dropped at the last, or they're ruling that a touchdown. They're saying he had possession before he dropped it. Let's get a ref's opinion here.
I saw the ball pop out after, but he may have survived initial contact with the ground and then rolled. Okay, he did have 2 steps, and it was when he was
definitely
going.
caught it. We're still up in the air if Dez caught it, but regardless, it is a 7-0 game here for Quebec, and they're off to a great start here.
And it is going to be an uphill battle here for Ontario the rest of the afternoon.
For sure, this Ontario offense now going to have to go to work against a very stellar Quebec defense. They've been looking good all tournament long, but now this offense of Ontario needing to find some answers as Quebec is ready to kick off. And that was number 21, Cameron Guest, trying to return, however, bobbling it, and not able to get anything for his team.
No, he does give up the single point there, moving Ontario out to the 35-yard line, which was a Ontario wanted to see here.
Definitely a momentum killer. Your first big play on offense of the game, and it's brought back due to a penalty. Not a great start on offense for sure.
Yeah, see, they've corrected their issues on numbering. Everybody's reported.
And Nyambia has broken free. Just what I said, when he gets room, he can explode.
And a great run and a great start to this drive for Ontario.
And you'll see on your replay there, doesn't look like he really grabbed the face perfect stiff arm. And now Ontario driving, and they're going to go back to the ground. And they're going to have a big gain, picking up the first down. Field goal range, however, if they do not convert here. Lecandro back to pass. And that pocket is collapsing around him. And he's going to be sacked, pushing back.
Yes, there was some contact on a receiver that...
First and goal rather on the 8-yard line. And we're moving even closer, as it looks like now we're on the 4-yard line.
You don't want to continue to extend that. Hopefully they control that after this drive.
And it looks like Quebec held the line there. Not able to get anything going, however. Picked up a couple on that play. And here we go from the 2-yard line. Cousineau again with the run, and he's gonna break through this time. Ontario puts up 6 on the board.
2 on both sides of the line of scrimmage. I believe it's going to be offside on the defense. and that'll be declined.
Of
Touchdowns.
those penalties, it's exactly what you want to see. And now Ontario right back in this game after going down early to Quebec. And they're going for the PAT here. And they're going to get that through. Tackle. Tremblay scrambling. He's going to bring it up on his own. He's going to be brought down short of the first down.
Tremblay making something. Everybody covered downfield by Lacoste.
And that's going to be low. That might have been tipped.
Let's see if they elect to bring it. If they bring it out to the 1 yard line, he gets the 20. And no, he's just pushed out of bounds. Great job, able to push him out before he can get out of bounds. They give up, but they get the single point, but Ontario will come out to the 35-yard line.
And that was Cameron Guest trying to run the ball out of the end zone there, but like you said, just
blitz there by the Ontario defense. And Quebec here in second and long. The Ontario defense is stepping up their play, and this is great to see.
And now it's a 2nd and 17 for Quebec. We've seen some big plays from them so far today. See what they can do here. Allard tries to get it out to number 28, Anthony Renault, but the running back unable to bring it in. And you have to imagine Quebec is going to kick this one.
Back here, 2nd and 7 from the 12.
And Quebec knocking on the door here, looking for those 6 points. Allard back to pass, airing it out.
Go route there, and he may have just stopped a fraction of a second too long. He was able to get this. Ontario has a slightly different lineup now where they've made room for the center.
And that one is good. And now it's officially a 12-7 Quebec lead. Running game today, other than the big drive from Jeremiah Nyambia, there's not been much going for this Ontario running game.
No, aided in their last drive by Quebec penalties. We'll see if Quebec can keep their tempers under control.
Airing it out to number 17. And he's going to keep going. That's Jacob Sukar with the big reception. Territory.
It was in great coverage there after by Jordan Hempel. Closed
Feeling it right now. They're going to hand it off. And a pretty good gain there.
Here for Team Ontario. They may have Team Quebec on their heels a bit. They're mixing up the playbook better than they were earlier.
And Guest is swallowed up quick there. Not able to get anything going there. And now decision time for Team Ontario. With this win going the way it is, Cameron Creechin back to kick for Ontario. We're going to have to see what he does here. Kick is up. And it's going to be wide.
It's going to be wide there, and head referee Adam Demaniuk here is going to explain it.
Quebec had possession of the ball in the end zone when the whistle was sounded inadvertently. Quebec has elected to take 1 point. First down, Quebec on the 35-yard line.
And we are back underway here, and the clock continues to tick. Allard looking to pass. Gets it off, and it's going to be a great gain for a first down. That was number 21, Olivier Lapointe, the running back, getting in on the action there.
Catching the ball behind the line of scrimmage, yet able to get well more than first down yards.
And it is now Tremblay back under center with the reception, and another first down to Nicholas Senecal. And this Quebec offense, with not a lot of time on the clock, is threatening to score here.
To gain their composures. They'd like to have those back right now.
And another great completion. So Quebec just really spreading the offense around, getting lots of different targets to the ball.
Yes, and Quebec is taking their final on this play with the 10 seconds. So I think you take your shot at the end zone here and hope for a nice big lead going into the locker rooms.
And here we are. And it's going to be a running play here. And quite the gain That's number 10, Etienne Lang.
They'll be down at the 12-yard line. Now they may elect.
Points where you can. Xavier Lacoste, the kicker, coming in, trying to extend this lead before halftime. That's going to be roughly a 20-yard kick. And it's good. Quebec up 15-8 as we head into halftime. Now we saw quite a lot of action there.
This will be a very good game in the second half.
It's been a very even game so far. Quebec returning it here. They're going to end up with some great field position. Going to be up near their own 50-yard line. And they're going to place that on the 48-yard line.
Play. Sanogo almost broke loose. Breton was just hanging on for dear life, knowing that there was the help in the backfield was a little ways away. That would have been a sure first down. Ontario's got to be happy with able to get this 2 and out here and get their offense back on the field.
They got to take those little victories when you can. And they're running a fake here. Quebec going to pick up the first down and more. And more as a huge special teams play. There is a flag on the play, so we're going to have to see what that is. But
great position for Ontario, and the Quebec offense is just rolling again.
Yeah, that Quebec offense once again looking stellar. Then they're going to pass rather than run. And it's going to be caught for the touchdown. Damian Alford. And a touchdown. They go all the way to the end zone and extend this lead 21-8 now for Quebec before the PAT. And this Quebec coaching staff.
So there was no pass interference or anything, as both guys were equally engaged with the other, and he was able to just get some separation at the very end to haul in that pass and take it into the end zone. There is flags down on both sides of the line. Come up with here with their first offensive drive of the second half.
Guest back to return. He's going to take the knee. So
a second chance at anything.
And now starting on the 43 is this offense, and they have looked great. They've gotten better as this game has gone on, and we're going to see what they can do here. Starting this drive with a run, and a big run. It's Renault breaking free. He may have the end zone, and he's going to be tripped up at the 10-yard line. Just about there, but Renault breaking free yet again. Anthony Renault.
And even that, he was blocked, and without that block, I don't know if he would have gotten to Renault.
And I believe that man on the field is number right now on offense. First and goal on the 10-yard line, as Shane said. This Quebec offense going to work once again. They're going to go for the run. No, the pass. And they're going to get into the end zone. Gabriel Losel with the reception and the touchdown. And that's another touchdown pass for Xavier Tremblay, who's having himself.
Almost had him stopped at the 2-yard line, but there was no stopping Quebec. He had one thing in mind.
And we're just going to wait on the PAT to make this official. And it's good. Now 30-8. Team Quebec over Team Ontario with 6:23 to go in the third quarter. Lead over Team Ontario, and they are looking good. Now back to kick with the wind at their backs. The wind has picked up once again. You may be able to hear at home how much that wind is going. And Cameron Guest trying to field that. He will not be able to, as he's just going to take the knee, and Quebec's going to pick up another point.
Yeah, the win. That's a few single points on kickoffs
right now.
You want to limit those penalties, but that hold is what sprung.
And another run here. That was Nyambia once again.
One big play could swing the momentum. They're going to need a couple.
And And they're going to need all the help they can get. Lacandro back to pass. Just a little bubble pass there. And not quite able to get the first down as Ryan. Yeah, you can see Lacandro staying on the field. They are certainly going for it here. Ontario needing anything. And bobbled ball there Ontario's on the hand.
No, Dorian Daniel Royal there to jump on the loose ball. That was the worst case scenario for Ontario, bobbling the hand offense. Another chance to put up points. This Quebec team in a very nice spot to extend this drive.
Now only needing 5 more yards, actually only 3 more yards. And they're going to see if they can get it here, but with the way the offense is going, don't be surprised if they do, and they get it. That gets resolved soon.
I think somebody from Ontario snuck into the scorekeeper's booth there, but Quebec again with a nice run by Renault, and Ontario only had a hand on him, and you're going to need more than a hand to stop Renault. This time they
just
get
trying to run out the clock as much as they can. Don't want to give Ontario any sort of chance to get back into this game, but they are going to pass on this one. Tremblay, pocket collapsing around him. He's going to be brought down. You have to watch out. Quebec has pulled off some fake plays here. Boots it away.
trying to pin him deep, and that's what he's done.
An excellent kick there from Lacoste, just about perfect, hitting Ontario very deep in their own end.
Absolutely, exactly what he wanted to do. The ball going out of bounds that Team Ontario has put up offensively this half. We see our score clock has been corrected now.
There we
the
go.
score is 31-8 again.
And Ontario trying to get out. They will make a little headway there.
Quarterback still starting from his own goal line.
Dropping back to pass. Lacandro, he's going to be brought down. He then risked the 6-point touchdown. And we're just going to wait to see what they do here, but it seems like Ontario will probably elect to take a knee, and they will, giving up the 2 points. That's going to push this to a 33-8 Quebec lead here late in the third quarter. Only about 25 seconds left as a result, and that's going to stop the clock. 10:27 to go here in the fourth quarter in what is both of these teams' last game at the 2018 Football Canada Cup. This, of course, being the bronze medal game. The winner of this will finish third, and the loser fourth in the tournament.
Quebec may not be as happy they didn't come out here to Calgary expecting a bronze or hoping for bronze. They came out hoping for gold. They'll gladly take this bronze medal if they hold on for the win.
Quebec just trying to extend that medal streak, and they will help their case there. Suker couldn't bring that down. And the kick is up, brought it to a whole other level. And Renault fighting his way for a big 8-yard gain back. And they are very good from this range, especially with the running game. They're going to go for a screen pass here. But Ontario able to defend against it. That was number 9, Devin Verasuk. Defensive lineman coming in and stopping that one before it had a chance to get off the ground. And that's going to be a 2-and-out for Team Quebec. We haven't seen too many of those today for Quebec.
No, we haven't. Small victory here for the Ontario defense. They were able to read that lateral back and stop Team Quebec for a loss of a couple yards on that play. They got to be happy with themselves right now.
And it's those little victories, like we said, that you have to take. Now 8:30, just about 8:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Quebec going to be kicking it away, kicking it against the wind.
They tried on the first play, didn't quite work. Let's see what they have here.
Gervais is going to keep him himself. Gets it out, and that's going to be a first down to number.
Stay off the penalty card, and you can hopefully
And another big play. Ontario able to repeat their success. That one going out to number 2.
It's a nice little pass, great coverage by the Sticks.
Now that Quebec end of the field, seems like they haven't done that in forever. And Gervais is going to run, and he has a big gain. He's going to be just short of that first down and get something here. And Gervais is going to keep himself. He's going to pass it. He's really airing it out there. And we have flags, and it looks like this one.
Ontario's number 13, Hattie Elmiari, was incomplete, so Quebec may elect to decline the penalty and have third down. It looks like they're going to take
Gervais
him back.
just unable to hook up with his man. He's going to try and get something going again here. This time they run the ball. That one going to number 21, Cameron Guest for Ontario, but he's unable to bring it back up to the first down marker. Gets something going here. 3rd and 7. See if they can get the third down conversion. The pocket collapsing all around him, and there's going to be an...
Yep, and it was great pressure by the Quebec defense. He had nowhere to go.
And not giving Gervais any time to get a play off. He tried to scramble. There's nothing coming from Ontario. I also did not see that second flag.
Oh. The
Intentional grounding, Ontario number 11. Unnecessary roughness, roughing the passer, Quebec number 68. We'll go to the spot at the intentional grounding, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
first down, Team Ontario.
And they're going to run the ball, but swallowed up immediately. Give credit to number 95, big defensive lineman, stopping that play before it had a chance to get off the ground.
Ontario just couldn't do anything.
Xavier Gervais is going to have to lead this effort. 3rd and 12. Airing it out. And that's going to be dropped.
Exactly. A bit of an interesting play call there.
They're all able to contribute to the overall production of the offense. Here we go, LaPointe on a big run. We have a flag, and there was also a change at quarterback, but he has been a great kicker today. Has quite the leg on him, but this is a tall order trying to pin Ontario. And still manages to get a great kickoff for a better result here as they just try to get something to end this game. Gervais to pass. Throwing it well over the head of Aiden Arnott-Smith.
They're going to punt the ball away here, and with 1:51 to go in the fourth quarter, that all about seals the victory for Quebec.
Yeah, Ontario just punting it away. We have 1:45 to go here. And Quebec still going to try and put together a return here. That's Tomoko Sanogo. And he's brought down close to the 25.
And then wait for their bronze medals.
And some well-earned bronze medals here today for Quebec as they put on a...
They will, and Team Ontario should be happy as well. This Quebec team has been a powerhouse for a number of years, and Ontario stayed with them in the first half of the game with a few penalties and just not being able to get their offense rolling here in the second half, resulting in this win by Quebec.
And that does it. Quebec officially bronze medal winners here at the 2018 Football Canada Cup with a commanding victory 33-8 over Team Ontario. That Quebec offense just overpowering the Ontario defense.